Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I've done this really dark smoky spotlight eye makeup look using the Soph eyeshadow palette. So if you'd like to see how I've done it, then please just keep on watching. So looking rather crazy right now, but to do this eyeshadow look I used the Revolution Soph palette. So I'm going to start off by taking this shade in my crease, and I'm pretty sure this shade is called Cup of Tea. I think that's what it's called. I do have the sheet thing, but it's just upstairs and I can't be bothered going to get it, so I'll just show you the shades that I'm using. So I'm just blending this quite high up in my crease. Then I'm going to be going in with this red shade here, and I'm going to take it on like a small little domed brush, pencil brush, and I'm going to put this right in the crease, and I'm not worried about blending it out now. I just really want to place the shade, and I want to make sure that when my eyes open you can see this shade. Then I'm going back in with that first shade that I used, and I'm going to use that to blend out the edges of that red shade. I'm going to go in with a little bit more just to deepen it up slightly. And then back in with that first shade to blend it out again. I just put that right up at my eyebrow. Then I'm going to go in with this shade, and I'm going to put this on the outer and inner corner, and I'm going to take this round the top. Oh no, there's like a dot there. I'm going to take it round like the top of the crease area as well, just to like kind of carve it out with this shade, so that when I do carve it out you can still see this shade. Then I'm going back in with that red shade, and I'm using that to blend out that dark browny shade. Then back in with a little bit of the first shade and using that to blend both of these shades out. It is literally just going back and forth between the shades just to make sure that everything is all nice and blended out. Then I'm going to go in with some of the black shade. I don't normally use black eyeshadows, but it looked like it needed deepened up a little bit, so I'm just using the black on the exact same place that I used the brown shade. And I think this shade is called Nightmare. The only reason that I remembered it is because she named it after The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I love that film, so that is how I remember that shade. And I'm going to take this round the crease area again. Then going back in with that first brush that we used with no additional product left on it, I'm just going to blend through everything. I'm going to go in with the white shade, and I'm going to use this to blend out the edges and just to lighten it up, because I have brought it quite close to my eyebrow. I just want to like lighten it up, and this will just help blend all the shades out. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Concealing Define Concealer in the shade C1, and I'm going to put this on the back of my hand and then pick it up with a brush to carve out the spotlight eye area. Then I'm going back in with some of that brown shade, and I'm going to use this to blend over the edges of that concealer. Then I'm going in with a little bit of the black. Then I'm going in with this purple shade, and I'm going to use it on a flat brush to start with, and I'm going to use the brush to get like around the edges. Oh, I just stuck my brush on it. Around the edges of the concealer. Then I'll go in with my finger. It just makes it a little bit more pigmented. Then I'm going to go in with this shimmery shade, and I'm going to use my finger with this as well, and I'm going to put this over the top of that purple. I just felt like it was quite dark. Like, I don't normally I don't normally wear really dark eyeshadows, so I felt like I needed to lighten it up a little bit. Then with my finger as well, I'm going to take some of this shimmer shade and I'm going to put that like right in the centre of the spotlight eye. Then I'm just going back in with this brush that I used the dark brown shades and the black on, and I'm just blending over the edges again just to make sure that it is all nice and blended out. So once I've done that, I'm going to go in with a baby wipe to clean up underneath. Once I've cleaned it up, I'm going to go in with the Collection Extreme Length mascara. I was going to say Extreme Lash Mascara, and I'm just going to apply a thin layer of this because I'm going to go in with some eyelashes, because you'll literally not be able to see my eyelashes with just mascara on. For eyelashes, I'm going to go in with the GWA Tempt Me. Nope, that's not what they're called. These are the swept away ones, so I'm just going to apply these and then I will be back. Moving on to the face, I'm going to go in with the Collection Primed and Ready, I was going to call it a set spray, oh god, primer, and I'm going to apply this to my face. It does give like a glow to your skin, but it does just feel really nice and moisturising. I'm just going to rub this in. For foundation, I'm going to mix two together. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible L'Oreal Infallible foundation stick. This is in the shade 14 Natural Rose, and the Revolution Fast Base foundation stick, I've got that in the shade F1. This one's too dark for me, so the L'Oreal one's too dark for me. That's why I'm going to like mix the Revolution one in with it. Then going in with the Revolution one. I don't know how much to use of each of them. I've never like mixed like foundation sticks before, so I don't actually know how much of each to put on my face. I'm going to use a brush to blend this out, and I did actually clean all my brushes yesterday. It took me about 2 hours to clean all of them. I was losing the will to live after the first 10 minutes, but I got there. I love cleaning. I love it after the brushes are cleaned. I hate using them after I've cleaned them because I spent that amount of time cleaning them, but I love using clean brushes. That's actually my skin tone. That's actually no too bad. For concealer, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Full Coverage Camouflage Concealer, and I'm just going to put this underneath my eyes, on my chin, cupidole and nose, and a little bit on my forehead as well. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Soft Complexion Sponge. Don't know, but look how clean it is. It's still like stained there, but it's so clean. I love having a clean beauty blender, well, beauty sponge, but it just takes so long to clean that I actually don't clean it as much as what I should. But it's clean now, so. So I've literally just remembered that I forgot to highlight my inner corner and brow bone. So I'm going in with this shimmery shade and I'm going to use that to highlight the places. I completely forgot to do this. To set my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Fix Loose Setting Powder. This is the translucent one. So I'm going to use this on a fluffy brush and I'm just going to set my face. I think I'm going to bake underneath my eyes today. Not sure, maybe. So I've just put some of that powder on the other side of my sponge and I'm just going to use the other side that I used to blend out the concealer with. I'm going to use that to dab underneath the eyes just to make sure that all the little creases are out, and then I'm going to go in and bake. That's not even baking, that's just like setting my under eye area. I can't even bake, I don't know how to like pure pack all the powders on, like it just never works for me. So while that's baking, I'm going to go in with the Revlon Sculpt and Highlighting Kit and I can't open it. I'm going to go in with this shade to contour with. Itchy nose. Oh, I forgot this was like really pigmented. See, my only problem with this kit is it's good, it's pigmented. I kind of wish it was like slightly less pigmented, but the contour shade is like a bit too warm. Like it's more of like a bronzer on my skin rather than a contour. Then going in with a little bit of the bronzing shade and I'm making sure that I do really tap off my brush with this shade. I'm going to go in and wipe away that bake now. I don't ever like bake my under eye area. I don't really notice it doing that much of a difference to my under eyes. Like they still look like kind of creasy anyway. Yeah, my under eyes are still quite creasy and it just feels tight. I don't think I like baking that much. To highlight with, I'm going to use the Sleek highlighting palette. This is the Solstice one and I'm going to go in with a mixture of the pink shade and the champagne shade, and I'm just going to highlight with it. Why is it not highlighting my face? So I've like proper swirled my brush in it and it's like hardly even like highlighted my face, so I'm going to go in and try the highlighter from this palette. I think this might be a little bit too dark. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Platinum Ingot highlighter and hopefully this will highlight my face. Seriously, what is happening with highlights today? I'm going to go in with the Revolution Skin Kiss. This is the Frozen Kiss one. It's like a silvery highlight and hopefully this one highlights my face. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Pro 4K highlighter palette. This is the rose gold one and I'm going to go in with the white shade because I know that this actually does highlight my face. That looks better. Seriously, this is like my what, 5th highlighter. It's taken me 5 highlighters to get some glow on my face. Just taking that on a smaller brush, I'm going to highlight my nose. Going back into the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take some of this red shade and I'm going to put that right underneath the lower lash line and I'm going to try and keep it quite close to the lash line. Then I'm going to go in with some of that transition shade that we used and I'm going to use this to blend that reddish shade out. I'm going to go in with a mixture of the brown and the black that we used, and I'm going to use this right on the like outer part of the lower lash line just to connect it to like this bit. I'm going back in with that Collection mascara and I'm going to apply this to my lower lashes. So this happened, and for some reason it's like smudging underneath my eye on this side. Like every time I blink I can feel it like touching my skin and like just smudging like more onto it, so I'm going to need to wait until that dries. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour, and this is in the shade Mocha, so I'm going to go in with this. For setting spray, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Supreme Hold setting spray, so I'm just going to shake it, spray it on my face, and then dab it in with my sponge. So this is the finished makeup look 5 highlighters later. Still doesn't even look that glowy. That's what's annoying me. I want it to be like so glowy and it's like not really that glowy. I think that's what's annoying me the most. But this is the finished makeup look. So that is it for this video, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.